Hey everyone, Crystal here, and we are back with another hot process soap. And today we are doing oatmeal milk and honey. I really love my oatmeal milk and honey when I do it the hot process way. I like oatmeal milk and honey cold process, but my hot process oatmeal milk and honey is just out of this world awesome, and I love doing it. So I'm going to check my temperatures real quick. Okay, we're at 150 and 170. I'm going to turn my crock pot. I had to turn it off because it got a little bit too hot. I'm going to turn my crock pot back on warm. And we're going to go ahead and add our lye. Now, I'm not adding my milk up front like I usually do. And that's because I have this El Cheapo stick blender. And I don't know if this stick blender is powerful enough to bring back the separation that the milk causes when we add milk to the lye and oils. So I'm going to go ahead and add my lye. And this is half of the water and all of the lye. And I've got sugar and sodium lactate in there as well. Try to get all of it. My new stick blender, my Cuisinart, should be here in the next few days. Alright guys, let's get this mixed up. I'm just going to keep an eye on my temperatures, because once it gets to a certain temperature I can turn my crock pot off. Alright, let me rinse this out. Alright guys, this is good. It's at a good thick pudding consistency. Let's knock some of that soap off. I got this cheap stick blender at my local grocery store for 10 bucks. And so far it's been a little helpful little thing. I know it's not good enough to do my milk soaps with hot process, but it is good for now. Okay, so we are at a good thick consistency. Now remember guys, do not walk away from your hot process. This hot process will go from thick trace to applesauce consistency within minutes. I mean, last time I made hot process was my fall paradise. And I mean, I literally sat there for a minute and it was already at applesauce consistency. So once it hits that, we'll bring you back. We're in the applesauce stage now. And woo, is it boiling over. Calm down, Sally, calm down. Maybe it was that extra thick lye that's making it like that. Calm down, Sally, calm down. We gotta stir it down. See how it's in like a mashed potato consistency? We're gonna try to get that down. We don't want it exploding on us. Now it's going down. Alright. So this is the first time I've ever done a milk soap without putting the milk in right up front. So I think my soap is reacting to the heavy lye that is in it, which is okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It'll still cook the same way. Just trying to get it off the sides there. And it is hot. See how it's going down? Now it's good. This is still applesauce consistency, so you just got to stir it down. And the only reason why I haven't put my milk in at the beginning like I usually do with my milk soaps is because, like I said, that stick blender is not all that great. It was only $10 at my local grocery store. And I've had to use one of those before, like when I first started soaping, and it can't handle all of the stick blending that needs to be done when you do a milk soap and you put milk in up front at a hot process soap, because when you put milk into a hot process soap in the beginning, it'll cause separation. Any kind of milk and a lot of aloe. A lot of aloe will do it too. So I got that stirred down. I'm going to go ahead, let me see what my temperature is. Okay, awesome. My temperature is up there. I'm going to take this out of the crock, and we're going to continue to work, guys. So I'll bring you back in the next step. So it's time to check it. And we're still in the applesauce stage. So this is where I like to stick blend. I will stick blend until we get a until I get a volcano. And this is just, what I'm really doing is combining two techniques. I'm doing hot process soap the normal way, but I'm also doing stick blender hot process. So I'm kind of combining them two things. When it gets to this consistency, after it cooks for a minute with the applesauce, I like to stick blend it till I get a volcano. Sometimes I stick blend it twice, but I'm wanting to get that volcano because that means that the lye is being cooked out. And I need to get my spatula ready. And we're not getting a volcano, so what is going on here? I need to add a little bit more water. Well, guys, I don't know what's going on with my soap. I don't know if it's because of the lye that I only did half the water, but it's already at Vaseline stage. Like, it didn't volcano or anything. But see that? It's already Vaseline. I don't know if I want to dare do a zap test or if I want to leave it and cook it for a little while longer. This is just really weird. What do I do? What do I do? I think I'm going to let it cook for a while longer because this is already at Vaseline stage. So that to me means it's done. But I'm going to put the lid back on it. But it didn't volcano. Only volcanoed once at the beginning. So I'm not sure if it is cooked all the way, but we are going to wait and see. And I don't want to do a zap test right now because that was really strong lye. And just in case it's not cooked out, I don't want to burn my tongue. So we're going to let it cook for a little while, guys, and then we'll bring you back. But you know what? I really think this is done. Yeah, this is done. I'm going to go ahead and do a zap test anyway. Yep. It's done. No zap. So that was really quick. So in here is my buttermilk and my oats. I'm using 1 cup of oats because this is oatmeal milk and honey after all. So see, it's hydrated, and my oats are hydrated in my milk. That was the quickest hot process I think I've ever cooked. And it's thick. It's very, very thick. So I need to go ahead and add my cream. And how many ounces of cream do I need? I need 4 ounces of cream. And I did a water discount, so I'm going to put 5. Five ounces of cream. And we're going to do yogurt. So let's get the yogurt out. And with yogurt, I do a tablespoon per pound of soap. Is it a tablespoon per pound of soap or oils? 1 tablespoon per pound of oils. So we're going to, this is a 3.5 pound batch of oils, which makes a 5 pound batch of soap. So there's 1, 2, and 3. There's our 3 tablespoons of that. Now here's my honey. I use an ounce per pound of oils. So there's 3 ounces in here. So let's get that in there. Nice and good. Okay. Ooh, this has turned hard on me. Come on. Soak it up, soak it up, soak it up. There we go. It's a little bit better. But let me tell you guys, this stuff cooked fast on me. So now we're just getting it all stirred in. And it's loosening up. Thank God. You know, I'm going to put 1 more thing of yogurt in there just for good measure. Let's bring it this way and stir it up. Gosh, that looks good. See how that loosened right up? And I even did a water discount, guys. So the yogurt and the cream did the job. Now there's some lumps in here. So let's try to get the lumps out. You know what? I think I'm going to use my stick blender to try to get those lumps out. I believe it's just the oatmeal. But that is the fastest hot process soap I think I've ever cooked. Seriously. Ooh, mama, it's hot. Okay. Look how good and fluid that looks. That looks awesome, you guys. And our honey's in there, and our oats are in there. I thought 1 cup of oats was plenty. I seriously didn't think more than 1 cup needed to be in here. But I'm glad I did everything right. It was kind of different. When I make my oatmeal milk and honey, my hot process, usually, and it looks like a hard bit right there. Usually, I put my milk in up front, but you know what? I think I kind of like doing it this way. And like I said, the only reason why I didn't put my milk up front is because I don't have a stick blender that is good enough to bring back that separation when it happens in the beginning. But I think I kind of like it this way. I mean, look how nice and fluid my batter is. That is awesome. And I really didn't use any extra fluid. I still did my water discount. Let me see what temperature we're at. We're at 138, guys. So we can, well, let me stir it around a little bit. 138, 140. We can go ahead and put our fragrance in. So this is oatmeal milk and honey fragrance. And it's anchored in tapioca starch. Did you guys know that the tapioca starch actually makes the soap a lot smoother? It does. So let's get the fragrance mixed in. And the fragrance made it turn back thick again, which sometimes it does. Whenever you're doing fluid hot process soap, sometimes the fragrance will thicken it back up. But that's okay, because it's still good to go, and it's still workable, and it's still fluid. See? It's nice. I love it. I love this consistency. I think it's wonderful. I just want to make sure I get it good and mixed in. Don't want to miss any. Oatmeal milk and honey. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, that looks good mix. Let me get my mold, guys. Alright, now I like to put these little things at the ends because the ladle is huge and it likes to put soap in between the layers. If I can get my hands over them. Seriously, that was the fastest hot process soap I think I've ever made. Where's my other one? Oh no, it's gone. Where'd it go? Oh well. Alright, here's my ladle. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's move all that back. Get that off there. And we'll start scooping it in. I'm kind of trying to pour it from up high, because if I go down low, it'll get in between the silicone and the mold. But if I do it from up high, then it drops a little bit better. You guys will love this soap. I absolutely love my hot process oatmeal milk and honey. And besides my calendula soap, it's like one of my favorites. Alright, we can take these off now. And push that all to one side. try to get all of it. My hands are getting slippery. My mold is full. Alright. That is really, really full. Alright, let's smack it down. And then what I like to do with the top is just go across it like this. And it gives it this rustic look. I love it. I love the way it looks whenever we go to cut it. I don't know, it just gives it a good look. Alright guys, so there is my oatmeal, milk, and honey. We're going to put it in the freezer and then we'll give our cut in a little bit, guys, so stay tuned for the cut. It's Crystal here and we're back to cut our oatmeal, milk, and honey. And here's what it looks like. You can see the oatmeal. Looks really good. I just wish you guys could try this soap. This soap is amazing. So there's not really much to see once I cut it. Might be a little marbled effect because of the oatmeal, but yep, there we go. So there's some pieces of oatmeal. But I did grind my oatmeal up myself. So there might be some big pieces in there. So since this is just pretty much the same soap over and over, I'm not going to cut the whole thing. It's nice and hard, but it's still a little tacky. But that it'll clear right up. It'll dry right up anyway. I think it looks great. So a couple more pieces. Alright guys, so that was my oatmeal, milk, and honey hot process. So if you like this video and want to see future videos, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, like it and comment down below. You know I love it when you guys comment. Alright guys, so till the next video, bye bye.